Ooh, look at those fajitas. Ooh. See those things smoking. I haven't seen fajitas like that in a long time. Ooh, you smell that? Man, those things were flying through here. What were we talking about? Oh, the Red Sox. Garrett Crochet, everybody. That was him. Big boy after the game's got to trust his team. Again, I liked what I saw from Crochet. I'm trying to nitpick. I'm trying to give some analysis on, what he could improve on. Here's what I'll give you. If I'm a hitter and I'm watching Crochet, I'm thinking 2 pitches. Fastball and some sort of cutter or something. 2 fastballs. That's all I'm thinking. He doesn't have a lot of changeup. His sinker, you don't see much of. So that is something I'd like to see a little bit more. But yet, he's so big, he's so dominant, he is explosive that, I've used the term before. Give him the gas, not the ass. With Crochet, he's got a lot of gas and a lot of ass. But I think he needs a little molasses. He needs to find some sort of change-up, off-speed pitch once. And I think he can throw a sinker. I think he can. I didn't see it much. I probably saw 14, maybe 10 to 12 off-speed pitches watching him tonight. And maybe I'll have to look it up. Just the stuff that I watched, it was gas, some sort of like 2-seamer, cutter, something to that degree, fastball. And then he has a little slurve. I think it's a slider. I'd like to think he has a changeup. I would like to think so. So if I'm being critical and you're a hitter, I think you're sitting fastball. So maybe he doesn't have great control with his off-speed stuff. But for the most part, I thought he was explosive, exciting, and good to see from him. Skaz, I'll bring you in. What'd you think of Garrett Crochet's day today, bud?
Yeah, I think you said it in that clip that he was kind of, trying to do a little too much the first couple innings. Like he was, over 40 pitches through 2 innings, settled down after that. You could definitely see the stuff's there. It's going to be a health, not a health thing, but just can his arm go a full season? That's still the biggest question mark with Crochet, but the stuff, the profile, I mean, you look at him out there, and he looks like the ace they've needed for years now. So he definitely, has all the intangibles, but can he, keep it together for a full season? We'll see. I was impressed with Crochet today. The stuff was very good. I thought Cora made the right decision, when he took him out. I know he wasn't, he didn't have a ton of pitches, but it's the first game of the season. Let's not go crazy.
Yeah.
No need to overthink it. I thought Crochet was fine today. 5 innings, 4 Ks. You're probably expecting a little more than that going forward. But for opening days, I had no issues with Crochet today.
Let me give you an overthink, guys. Do you think he was trying to use his off-speed stuff a little too much where when he comes out of the bullpen, he can throw the gas? So, I think he had a little bit. I don't want to say his command was, I guess his command was a little off at times, which is why his pitch count rose, right? So he had 47 pitches through 2 innings. I just think he's trying to use a little bit of too much off-speed stuff to stay keep hitters guessing. That's probably where I'd be critical, where it's different coming out of the bullpen to becoming a starter and now being a long-term starter.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that they're going to have to work on with him. I know you mentioned the contract. So, this is a year where Crochet needs to, show his value, show his worth. There's a lot on the line for him, in terms of money going forward for him and the Red Sox, if they've truly found their ace. So I would say today was a step in the right direction, though. I wasn't expecting, 7 innings, 12 strikeouts from Crochet today or anything like that. But a positive day for the Boston Red Sox.
How about Devers?
Yeah, not a positive day for Rafael Devers. 3 really uncompetitive at-bats that ended in strikeouts, and then I think he had, a weak grounder or something. He swung at a bad pitch. 0 for 4, and that's, And we're allowed to cross sports at night here, but it's reminiscent of Jeremy Swayman a little bit, where a lot of off-season turmoil and discussions of obviously different with Swayman where it was contract related, but guys that missed camp, guys that were away from the team, and you see the struggles. You see how that impacts them, when the regular season rolls around. So a very tough day for Rafael Devers, but it's one game. The Red Sox, if they're going to be a playoff team, a team that goes deep into October, they need Rafael Devers to be at his peak. So I would not be hitting the panic button on Devers quite yet.
So you didn't think it was smelly?
I mean, of course, it's a little smelly. Anytime you're paying a guy $300 million and he's, potentially out of shape and not invested and ready to go for the regular season, that's a massive red flag. But it's, I'm willing to give Devers the benefit of the doubt through one game.
Okay. That's smelly. Smelly. I'll tell you, though, those fajitas, dude, you should have seen them. They popped right out. They were smoking through the whole entire restaurant. One more. And Steve Buchanan's going to join us live here at the Sylvan Street Grill in Peabody coming up in a little bit here. We'll get a ton of baseball stuff from him. But what'd you think of Alex Cora's day today?
Yeah, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but I thought a really good day for Alex Cora. Chapman in the 8th, Slayton in the 9th. I thought both of them looked really, really good. Slayton's a guy that people are hyping up, the Millikins of the world. And, after one game, it seems, rightfully so. He looked really good. Chapman was under control, especially for Chapman standards, pulling Crochet in the 5th. The Hamilton coming in for Campbell didn't really come into play. But, I thought Alex Cora pushed a lot of the right buttons today.
All right, dude. Well, we'll be hearing from Skaz all night. He's going to be giving us some headlines as well, so we'll get that at the top of the hour coming up in just a little bit. Mentioned Crochet's day. We kind of hit on the big things, but Wilyer Abreu, what a day from him today. Gold Glove outfielder who, I didn't think of it like this, but could he be the rookie that takes the next step for the Boston Red Sox? We keep talking about these other guys, Ceddanne Rafaela and Campbell getting a start, and Marcelo Meyer, and just these young play Roman Anthony. But could Wilyer Abreu take that next step? It'd be great to see. And just one more thing, Liam Hendricks got hurt before the game, but he said something before training camp ended, and he said that no doubt about it, Chapman's won the job. Paraphrasing. He won the job. We know who won the job. But seeing Chapman come in the game and, he gave up a hit, had a strikeout. Good. I mean, he did his job, right? And then seeing Justin Slayton close the door with Corey Seager due up to lead off the 8th core. Well, he went to Chapman for the tie. Had a scoreless frame, and then Slayton comes in with a 3-run lead. Bing, bang, boom, bam, boom. That was my Kendrick Lamar impersonation, but 1-2-3 in the 9th. Struck out one. Slayton at the back of the bullpen looked pretty good to me. I think they got multiple options back there. I'm not saying committee. I've seen that before. I have seen closer by committee out. But I kind of like seeing Slayton back there. Kind of liked it. But there were some big boys on the mound today. Crochet, Chapman. There's some big boys on that team. Also, Alex Bregman, we should mention, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Did hit like a nice little line drive to center for an out. I think it was the 4th inning. He made some nice plays in the field. He did have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run in the 8th inning with Jaron Duran on 3rd, but Chris Martin got him to line out in that one. So the two teams meet again tomorrow. Second game of a 4-game series. Tanner Houck, All-Star. Put respect on the name, All-Star Tanner Houck. We'll get the ball for the Red Sox against Jack Leiter. First pitch, we got a night game tomorrow night, so we'll be here tomorrow, full show with a little bit of Red Sox at 8 o'clock. So we'll, if you guys want to jump in on the Sox, you certainly can at 617-779-0985. I can just feel the excitement from our crowd about the Red Sox win and our listeners.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from my show, The Joe Murray Show, here. For more Red Sox analysis and opinion, hit the playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.